Hey, so this is just a quick video I wanted to make for to let you know about Drama Online. It is an amazing resource. I cannot tell you how awesome it is that we have access to this now. We have access to it now because of all the COVID crap, unfortunately, but a lot of educational and theater services around the world are giving free access to their resources because of so much, because of all education is online these days. So just to be very clear, we only have access to this website and all of its content. I shouldn't even say it's a website, it's a database, it's everything. We only have access until May 31st. So I'm sure that most of you are going to use it in class this term. But I would encourage you, if you were interested in theater at all, if you're an actor and you want to find new plays or new monologues, you need to spend as much time on this source as you can until May 31st. So in what class is this? In all the acting classes, I put a link to it right under the class meetings. In Intro to Theater, it's the very first thing right under course information. So it's right at the top of the page. It should not be hard to find. When you click on it, you will need to log in with your L number and your the same way that you log into the library. It's your L number and your MyLane password, I believe. So try that. If that doesn't work and you don't you haven't logged on to the library card catalog yet, number one, you should, because it's awesome. It gives you access to everything. But if it doesn't work, contact the library. They are more than happy to give you the information you need to log on to this and any of their resources. So this is their homepage. Probably the most useful thing this term is going to be the videos you can watch. These are videos of theater productions. They are not movie adaptations. So this is awesome. The easiest way to find the videos are these three buttons here. The National Theater Collection probably has the most variety. This is Shakespeare, and the RSC stands for the Royal Shakespeare Company. That's going to be Shakespeare 2. If you want Shakespeare, watch these. It's going to be the best Shakespeare you will see anywhere. The Classic Spring Oscar Wilde Collection. If you don't know, Oscar Wilde is one of the most famous playwrights that ever lived. His plays are all comedies. They are very funny. They are very, very witty. They are very British. The thing that might be a little counterintuitive, you click on it, the button here, but then you have to go up to this spot to click on it to find the videos. And the videos are, there's a whole bunch of information at the top. Ignore this how to purchase stuff because we get it for free until May 31st. Where it says more information, right under that are the titles of the plays. So you just click on those and it'll take you to the videos. And if I can get my stupid computer to work, and you just play it. You can open it, make it bigger, make it your whole screen. So that's how you do that. There's Oscar Wilde. There is the National Theater Collection has more of a variety. It has all kinds of plays. And I'm going to click on that one just to look through that because this is where I would highly recommend that you search for plays to watch. Let me be very clear. If you are in Intro to Theater or an acting class this term, you are required to watch a play now. There might have been a point where I said that it was okay to watch a movie in an acting class for your final paper. That's no longer the case now that we have access to this. It's the COVID term. Everything's open to change, and we all have to be flexible. Well, this is how I'm asking you to be flexible. I did not know we were going to have access to this, so you have to watch one of these plays. So just looking down this list, ones that I think you may be interested in. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is a very well-known play. If you're an actor, if you're interested in theater, Tennessee Williams, the playwright, is someone you need to know. The Cherry Orchard If you've been in an acting class with me, you've heard of the name Chekhov. That was written by Chekhov. Some of you might even be doing performance material from there. A lot of these I haven't seen, and I can't wait to see. This one is really interesting. I'm sure many of you know who Benedict Cumberbatch is, and you probably know Johnny Lee Miller. They both played Sherlock in some form or another on TV. They did a stage production with the National Theater of Frankenstein, and that's why I really don't like the way it's listed, because you can't just click on, well, here's the title, but they switch back and forth. In one, you could go one night and see Benedict Cumberbatch as the monster and Johnny Lee Miller as Dr. Frankenstein, and then you could go another night and see Johnny Lee Miller as the monster and Benedict Cumberbatch as Frankenstein. If you're looking for some extra credit and you wanted to do a comparison between the two of them, that would be the most awesomest thing you could imagine ever doing. Or if you just wanted to watch one or both for your production response or for your final paper, that would be an extremely useful use of your time as an actor. Jane Eyre, here's that production that you could have watched for free last week. I actually, the more time goes by, the more I think about it, the more I realize I really did kind of love this production. As I was watching it, I was kind of like, ugh, your face. But it actually has grown on me a lot. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. What else is here? One Man, Two Governors, that was one you could have watched for free a couple weeks ago with James Corden. It's a very broad comedy based on Commedia dell'arte. She Stoops to Conquer is a classic play. It's very well known. It's one that's worth your knowing if you're interested at all in acting or theater history. Streetcar Named Desire, another Tennessee Williams. It's an extremely popular play. I'm sure you've heard of it. And the movie with, hot guy, Marlon Brando. But this is the stage production. It features Gillian Anderson from X-Files. It's a really good production. I've actually seen that one. The design is amazing. It's directed by one of the most important directors working in the theater today. Translations is a really, really cool play about set in Ireland, about how the Irish are sort of resent and interface with the British, the English, I should say. So those Yerma, this one got rave reviews at the West End. It's London's version of Broadway. It's a drama. It's about women being trapped in a house. I can't wait to see it because I've heard so much about it. And of course, there's all your Shakespeare's. The National Theatre does not only do Shakespeare, kind of like the Royal Shakespeare Company does, but they do it well. They're British after all. It's a law. They have to do Shakespeare. So just looking at this website, really down and dirty and quick. Please spend some time with this, especially if you're an actor, especially if you're higher than acting 1 and you really have an interest in theater. Look at this, Find Monologues. You can click on this and you can enter search criteria. I strongly recommend that you at least spend an hour or two looking for even just comedic monologues, because they are so hard to find. Just play around with this. Young whippersnappers know how to use these fancy online sources better than I do, so I have no doubt you will be able to figure out very quickly. Another thing I want to point out are these video guides here. They are videos just like the one I'm making now that tell you how to use this, but they're made by the DramaOnline people. They give you specifics on how to use their different features that they have. So look over that a little bit. I just want to reinforce, I cannot tell you how amazing this site is. I wish we could afford it forever. We don't, because it costs $10,000 every single year. So if that impresses you with how valuable this site might be, just know that this would cost $10,000 this year if they weren't offering it for free right now. Not even the U of O pays for this site. I do want to mention that I spent about half an hour trying to I created my own personal account, which does awesome things. You can bookmark things, you can save searches. But then when I went back to try to log in again, when I tried to bookmark something, it didn't work. So good luck with it. Give it a try, but don't be too disappointed if it doesn't work, because I haven't gotten it to get to work for me. But that doesn't mean that this site is any less amazing. So there, if you click on this, plays, the full text of a ton of plays. As you're looking through these, if there's a little speaker, that takes you to the LA Theater Works is a theater company in LA, imagine that, and they make audio plays. They do audio versions of very important of good plays. So you can just find that title, click on it, and listen to it. Professional actors, actors that you will have heard of. So there's audio plays, and there's videos. And there's numerous ways to get to the same source, but you could look at plays and then see if there's a video here. If the ones that don't have it are just the script, it's the whole play, in a very convenient, easy to read format. You can even print them out and save it forever if you want it. You can do highlight all and copy it and paste it into a document and have it forever if you want. Not that I'm telling you how to steal things. But yeah, so there's plays, playwrights, and practitioners. You can look up playwrights and directors and designers and what have you. Genres is more sort of academic research kind of stuff, but like if you're one day you're going to take the acting class where we work with non-realism, theater of the absurd is something important to know about. A lot of really awesome things. And these aren't links to books. These are, well, I guess some of them probably could be. But yeah, it gives you a little brief history of it. But then it gives you other links to other resources that they have on the site. So there is some content here that they themselves have just written. And there are some things, and there are a ton of books that they've linked electronically. You get the whole book. Periods, that's the search thing by historical period, might not be so useful. Context and criticism is, again, more academic research. However, really good, like if you're doing a play by Sarah Kane, look in here. Or you can just start from the main page. Just do a search up here, a regular search. If you're having to do research for acting class, this is the most excellent place to start. And then there's Theatercraft, which is books about how to do theater. A lot of books on acting here, and a lot of books on design and what have you. So this is an amazing resource. I am so thrilled that we have it, even just temporarily. In the middle there are collections. You can go to the LA Theater Works page on this page, and it lists all the plays. I think there's 350 plays that you can listen to. In Intro to Theater, we're going to read Disgraced. I know there's an LA Theater Works recording of Disgraced that you can listen to. So I always go to LA Theater Works in some form or another if I have to read a play and see if they've made a version of it so I can hear awesome actors doing it. I've paid for it in the past, but now it's free there. So there's some video links. So just spend some time looking around. This is we are so lucky to have this right now, and I want to make sure everybody takes advantage of it. So just to be clear again, if you're in an acting class, you need to watch a play. Movies don't count anymore, and this is a place to see awesome plays for free. So, as always, if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.